Hello, we are The Raw, and we're just going to do a quick review over the latest episode of Walking Dead.
This is pretty much right off the chopping block. I mean, we basically turned around and finished watching it to review this. We apologize for not reviewing last week's episode, but we can get a review in of it real quick. Basically, Andrea, the new Carl of the season, as I like to call it, she goes to kill the governor. And of course, the governor's too. You think he's dead because like traps him in a room full of zombies. But he's not really dead, and he gets Andrea
right as she's at the gate of the at the prison.
Yeah.
Rick sees something, but he doesn't quite see it.
Yeah.
So he just thinks it's a zombie, but it was actually the governor jumping on top of Andrea to keep her down.
And then the governor shackles Andrea up
to a dentist chair, pretty much.
Pretty much. Just a vice, like you said. And now we have our newest episode, which is one of the best of the season.
Yeah.
I mean,
this end part just
some big
tugs on your heartstrings.
Some big things happen. Well, and we are going to talk spoilers, so be ready, aim it. So, Rick is like, goes up to Merle's cell, and Merle basically talks him into taking Michonne to the governor. And so, then he realizes he's like, Rick won't have the spine to do it.
So he takes it upon himself to do it himself.
And then,
in the process of that,
he can't go, even, Merle himself can't go through with it.
So he lets Michonne go after a awesome zombie battle she even helps with.
Yeah.
And while Merle's trying to hotwire a car. And it's...
sirens go off, zombies everywhere, blood galore.
Yeah, it's the gory that you actually like in the series. And then
the big milestone of the season. For some reason, I don't even remember why. Why does Merle decide to do it?
He just gets, because Michonne talks to him and pretty much tells him that you were the governor's errand boy. That's why you killed 16 men, like you said, in this world. And
so because of that, Merle, probably quite intoxicated, probably.
Yeah, he stopped at the liquor store and got some whiskey.
He just, I'm not gonna lie, he goes out in style. He takes like a car, blares the radio, tucks and rolls, zombies follow after it, and the governor's main guards of Woodbury,
they're sitting there shooting zombies, and he's in a window with an AR.
Have I mentioned that Merle is planning on killing the governor at this point?
Yeah.
But the governor sees Merle. You can't just kill the governor like that.
Yeah.
I mean, and
they get into a fight, and the governor, Merle punches him,
and you just see the governor point a gun and pull the trigger.
Yeah, before that he bites Merle's 2 fingers off. Yeah, on the still good hand that he did have, but.
And then this is the part that, I mean, if this doesn't get to you, you're heartless. But then Daryl is looking for Merle, and you're just like, oh god. And he
goes to the silo.
He finds a zombie Merle, and that was a rough scene to watch.
You see him cry. He cries, and he pushes him away a couple times, and then
he stabs him.
He finally just stabs him and jumps on top of him and listen into it.
This isn't really a big thing, but Glenn also, while all this is going on, proposes to Maggie. They get married. So I don't know if it was that necessary. I mean, it's kind of a little silver lining, I guess. Yeah. But
that's something good, like something that good could come out of something like this.
And it shows their human side, that they still believe they can get through this. He even says to Herschel when he's asking to propose to Maggie, he's like, I don't know if I'll last till next week or what, but
I just want to prove that I love her.
yeah.
And he truly and really does.
Yeah.
So he goes and steals a ring off of a walker's finger, which is kind of crazy, but I mean, it's not like you can just walk into a K Jewelers and just pick out a ring.
But yeah, Merle's death, that's the big
That was the big one.
This episode. So yeah, I didn't love it. I thought it was pretty. I like the big episodes when big things happen. I don't like when just nothing happens. It just
Like
feels
the
like
last episode.
yeah.
The one with the Andrea, the Gopher. It just wasn't very good to me, I guess. I mean, other people might say it was, but it just didn't. I'm one of those like he is that just likes the big episodes, and that
This
one
one
wasn't
was-
a big one. This one was the big one.
I'm gonna go 4 out of 5 stars.
I think I'll do the 4 out of 5 too.
And that's the Ross signing off.